live in Norfolk, Virginia. It is week 8 of the EA Sports college football season, and the games are getting more intense. It's the Appalachian State Mountaineers and the Old Dominion Monarchs. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Hollywood with the latest on the weather.
Coach Ronnie told me before the game, he knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Quarterback changing the play. Down he goes.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd.
Just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on 4th down. Moving to his left. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on 4th down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
The Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Ashley. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st. Turns up, it's Lewis. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Running inside, it's Lewis. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
That third down pass was coming. Hot before it fell to the ground.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. The offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes the junior running back. A limit. Of yards rushing. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The run inside. It's Lewis. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Might as well run him again. Just couldn't get away from the tackle.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And this is why offenses tell you all the time, they want to keep it in third and short or third and medium like you had right here. They make you defend the whole field, and then the QB sees it. Nothing there, tucks it, does a nice job getting positive yards and getting the first down.
Fires downfield. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Wants to throw on third down. Makes the catch. It's Ashley. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They've got some serious work to do to keep that last one from messing up this drive. 2nd and 19. The throw on second down, and they need a lot. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
We just have not seen this offense look. So far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completion strung together.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Perfect timing on the hit. For making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front seven are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Rifles it down the middle. Makes a grab for a big play. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Mountaineers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the gun, it's Lewis. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
To the ground, he's got it again. Could be an alley. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it! They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man. Like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunk. And now really set up in a position to do well. First and goal, and the defense their head's spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The quarterback sneak. He got it in there. Touchdown. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Mono! Excellent pass by... A quick pass to the left. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I don't know that there's a harder position in football to play than cornerback. You know, all the space in the game, the speed of the game, the big bodies out wide. But to be able to break on those short passes and be an open field tackler like that.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Touchdown. Oh! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. On third and long, he'll need to throw it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Looking for a crease, it's Lewis. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that 1st down.
The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Misses badly on that one.
Yeah, a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure. The big
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll to a 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's Lewis. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Gives it. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a 1st down in the red zone.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They move on. And the Mountaineers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quick give. It's Lewis. He's past the sticks. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Driving forward, it's Lewis. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. 3rd and inches coming, maybe the biggest play of the game. Try to barge their way in. And he's in! Touchdown, Mountaineer! Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Ashley. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
I'll be honest, man, if I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Right down the middle. That one just came off his hand. Completely. Long way to go on 2nd down. Making the adjustment. 2nd down, gonna throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Out wide left, it's Ashley. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The Mountaineers getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Second down, gonna throw it. Rush is on. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains. After this, it'll be a wrap. On third down, he drops to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's got it. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into
Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. It's the Southern Miss Golden Eagles and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong. The Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. They'll move the tight end. Trying to establish the run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
White got away from trouble and got rid of it. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
It's the ball right to the 50-yard line. It'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they came into this game wanting to demoralize this defense by running the football. And here you see on the opening drive of the game, third down, defense was expecting run. They just ran it down their throat, and they got that first down easily.
White on the play action. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on. That gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
And you've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Lewis. Turning it on. the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Gets rid of it. Right side, it's Ashley. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. The Mountaineers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying to move them on the counter. Defense all over him.
And I think a lot of times when offenses run these counters, you're going to fake one way, right? Pull guys the other direction. If you can get some penetration really quickly, get behind those pullers, you got a chance to get in the backfield, just like right there, and create a TFL.
3rd down play from the gun. Left side is Galloway. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. He is. Under nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They give it back to him. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead, because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Mountaineers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got him on the RPO. Breaks free, and he might be gone. And he'll run. Offense in a bunch formation. Hand it to the back. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Throwing, White. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a grab on the shot. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets. Down to the 18-yard line. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start of offense.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. White. He's got the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead. The quarter. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got him downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. The run inside. It's Lewis. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Out wide left, it's Ashley. Through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Hits inside, it's Lewis. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. The Mountaineers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to run, it's Lewis. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He's not. But what a play to come up with the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They go to the counter. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Trying to get started. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They'll go to the counter. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Left side is Galloway. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down.
Man, how nice is it to have that kind of a weapon? On 3rd down, I can throw it short of the sticks, and the big fella can catch the football, break a tackle, get upfield, be big and strong, and convert that 3rd down.
He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Good job just to get rid of that one.
It's too bad. As these receivers are winning outside one-on-one, if this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
From the gun, it's Lewis. Oh, he's got some space. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Powers inside. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right?
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4.
Incomplete.
Offense at an empty set. First play of this drive. They're all over him. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account.
Trying to beat the D deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. 1 more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Sets a kickoff.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, it's Lewis. Shakes off the defender. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. I don't know what it is about a missed field goal that can send a bolt of energy through an opposing offense. Now they've got it at about their own 37. They were all over it.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front 7. They had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Crosses the 45. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Tells the run, wants to pass. Keeping his eyes downfield. Safe little shovel pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Mountaineers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down to the air. Escapes the pressure going right. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He's going to come up about 5. Short of the line to gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Turns it upfield. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mountaineers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Quick give. It's Lewis.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rid of it on the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Still looking to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Mountaineers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for room. It's Lewis. Nowhere to go.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. They The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Running inside, it's Lewis. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the move. There he goes. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running. Just saw there to get that done.
They'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Stepping to the right. Throwing on the run. Goes high to pull it in. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
3rd and long coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Gonna look downfield again. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Needs it here on 4th down. Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. They'll send the back in motion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wants to pass. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. Moves to his right. He throws into the middle of the field. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring. Fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Huge three. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. He'll get rid of it. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Ball down at the... One. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Spits it out to the back. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. Nice pick. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball, so